Hi, everybody. Welcome to Healthy Living Live today, where we come together and learn how to be our healthiest self so that we can live our very best lives. Today, we're going to repeat one of our subject matter that we did a few weeks ago. It's on stress relief. And then we're going to finish up with how to reach out to our friends. So we've got 2 for 1 today. But I thought because this week it has been somewhat of stress to a lot of people, I thought it would be nice if we could go back over those few things that we had talked about a few weeks ago, how to relieve our stress when things are we feel like things are out of control. So sit back, relax, and maybe take some notes. All right, number 1, when you're feeling stress and anxiety, one thing that I would suggest that you do is get somewhere and sit and quiet yourself just for a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. You might want to sit, fold your hands, and just get quiet. Maybe in a quiet room, one that maybe you can darken a little bit, and just sit for a few moments. To that sitting, you could even add some deep breaths. If you want to do it with me right now, let's sit, fold our hands, and let's take a deep breath in through our noses and blow it out through our mouths. That should feel good already. Let's try it one more time. This time, why don't you close your eyes? Take a deep breath in through your noses and blow it out through your mouths. That's a form of meditation as well. So the next thing I want to tell you, number 2, is meditate. Now this takes a little bit more time than just sitting quiet. You want to sit quiet and you want to think of some really happy thoughts and do some deep breathing. So again, maybe in a semi-dark room where you can just be totally quiet, or you might want to put on some calming music and just sit and think good thoughts for maybe about 5 minutes. You can also lie down on the floor, and we all know different yoga poses that you can do, but you can do that and just meditate. Take yourself away from the stress of the day and just take your time and de-stress yourself. Number 3, I'm going to come back to something that my mother-in-law used to always say, which was an answer for a lot of things, is, did you drink your water? Or are you drinking your water? Because sometimes physical things can kind of make us feel stressed. So make sure you've had a water. So just go somewhere and maybe drink a nice tall glass of water. A little lemon, maybe make yourself a little tea. That would be fine. But again, think of some of the physical things that could be going on that are stressing you. And it's always good to go ahead, drink your water. Next one, number 4, I'm going to say is, have you done anything fun today? Have you worked on your hobby? Do you draw? Do you craft? Do you sew? Do you play games? That is one of the things that I think sometimes we don't even think about when we get stressed. Doing something with our hands. Do you build? That can be something that you can do when you feel stressed. Find something that you can do with your hands. I know a lot of you out there cook. That would be a good thing to do when you're feeling stressed. So, again, have you done something fun today? When you're feeling stressed, ask yourself that question and find something fun to do today. Number 5, big one. Exercise. Get up out of your seat and maybe do some jumping jacks. Or if you don't want to get up out of your seat, do some jumping jacks, okay? You can do something and it'll make that heartbeat get faster, and it does something. There's a connection in our brain with exercise that makes us feel better. So get out and exercise. Go for a walk around the neighborhood. Grab your dog, grab your cat, grab your guinea pig, whatever you have. Grab your parents and go out for a walk. That will make you feel better. Have you seen that sunshine today? Get out there and get some exercise. Take some deep breaths while you are out. How about something that I know a lot of us like to do is let's just go take a nap. Maybe we're not getting enough sleep at night, so maybe set your clock, set your timer on your phone or in the kitchen and take a little nap. Sometimes you can wake up from a nap and feel so much more refreshed, and everything is put into perspective when you do that. How about get out your book? Let's get out a journal and write or draw. Write it down, how you're feeling. Draw it out, how you're feeling. That's something that can help you get rid of your stress. While you're writing out how you feel, you can also choose to write 3 things that you are grateful for. Because sometimes we have to think deep, and even though we're in the midst of something that makes us feel awful, when you think of things that you are grateful for, it takes your mind to a whole different place. So while you have that journal out and you're writing down how badly you feel, write about 3 things that make you feel good. 3 things that you are grateful for. Mom and dad and sister and brother and dog and toad. You know what I'm talking about. Something else you can do, watch something silly. You all know YouTube, and we've got smart TVs and also computers, everything. Find something really silly and just laugh your heart away. Laughter is some of the best medicine in the world for when you're feeling stressed. So whether you love I Love Lucy or Everybody Loves Raymond or something on the Disney Channel, whatever you have, watch it when you're stressed, and I guarantee you, laugh, that big old smile will be right there on your face, and it'll make you feel a little bit better. Some people like essential oils, the lavender scents and those kind of things. Maybe that's something you might also like to do. Some essential oils do make us feel a lot better, but talk it over with somebody before you go and get them. Get the ones that are good for helping you to be elevated and feel a little bit better. One thing I know everybody out there probably likes is good old-fashioned music. Turn on some good old-fashioned music, loud as you can, and get up and boogie down. And when you get through, again, you'll feel better. That's a part of that exercise that I talked about earlier that you can do. Boogie on down. And you can also reach out to your friends. Yes, reaching out and talking to someone sometimes makes it a whole lot better. Get a good friend or a relative that you can just say, hey, I'm not feeling well right now. I'm just kind of stressed. And watch them, have them listen to you. Because sometimes all it takes is another human being listening to you. And that'll make you feel a lot better. And sometimes they might even have some good advice for you. So think about these things when you go through a week like everybody's been through this week, or when you're feeling anxious about something you've got to do or something that has happened. So let's just go back over these kind of quickly so that you can remember these things that you can do. Number 1, deep breathing. Get somewhere and get quiet. Number 2, meditate. Do some yoga. Number 3, Have you done something fun today? Get that hobby out that you've been putting away for a long time and you haven't done. Get that hobby out and do it. Get with somebody and have some fun. Find something that makes that happy just go all over the place when you do it. Exercise. Yes, I know. Here she goes again. Exercise. It cures all ills. That's all I can say. Drink your water. Get some water and drink your water, or make some tea and sit and just drink and think. You can take a nap. Sometimes it just means setting that timer and taking a nap. Write about it. Draw about it. And then after you've written about it and you've drawn about it, how about you write 3 things that you're grateful for? That will always take you to a different spot. Get that computer, get your phone out, get the TV on, and watch something silly. Comedy shows are the greatest thing in the world. Disney channels, I know you guys out there have all those different channels. Find something funny. There's something out there that will make you laugh. Essential oils. There's oils such as lavender that help us to feel more relaxed. Do some of those kinds of things. And lastly, but not leastly, music and dance. Turn it on, turn it up, and boogie on down, everybody. And when all of this, whether all of this is something you want to do or not, how about reaching out to some friends to help you with whatever is going on? They can listen, and sometimes they might even give us some advice that will help us. And that segues us into, how do you reach out to your friends? Do you call your friends on the phone and say, hey, not even when you're feeling stressed, just as a normal everyday thing? How many times do you call your friends during the week? Do you have their phone numbers? Reach out to your friends and talk to them. We can't go out a lot, and we're not up close and personal like we used to be, but you can always call somebody. How else can you reach out to them? You all know what you do. You can text them. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Haven't heard from you in a little while. What are you doing? Text them. Those of you that are computer savvy and have Zoom accounts, and I know some of you do, Zoom with your friends. Get your friends together and say, hey, we're going to Zoom for an hour on Wednesday nights. If you need to, get a relative involved so that they can get everybody together and set you up on Zoom. That's another way that you can reach out to your friends. The weather this week has been wonderfully warm outside. This might be a good time to put on your mask and get your friends to maybe meet you at the park. Now, you can't be close. Remember what we said? We have to have that social distancing. But being outside in the park or somewhere where you can see your friends face to face, that'd be a really good way to reach out to your friends. So whether you're calling them on the phone, or you are texting them, or you're on Zoom or Google Chat or what have you as a way to see your friends and to talk to them, that's another way to reach out to them. And lastly but not leastly, hey, how about getting together and going to the park, social distancing and keeping your mask on and just seeing your friends face to face, saying, hey, hi, how you doing? It's so great to see you. That makes us all feel better. This has been a good week, and it's also been a stressful week. But it's a good time to get in touch with friends and relatives and say hi, see how they're doing. So if you don't have your friends' phone numbers, get them. If you do, use them in one of the ways that we've been talking about. I gave you a lot today, didn't I? But think about those things as you go through the rest of this day and the weekend and the days to come. Life is a wonderful thing, and we don't want to go through it stressed, and we don't want to go through it without reaching out to others. So think about these things as you move forward through this day and try some of those and let me know how it goes. I'd be glad to hear from some of you all. You can go to the DSA's website and find my email and reach out to me. I'm going to tell you there are a lot of websites that we can use to help us in all of this. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a great week. And join me again next Friday, high noon, for Healthy Living Live, where we're going to learn how to be our healthiest self so that we can live the healthiest life that we can. You guys take care. Bye-bye now. Hope to see you all soon. Bye, everybody.